The day I destroyed my cheating husband's vow renewal. For 5 years, my husband Mark played the role of the absolute perfect partner. But 2 weeks before our anniversary, I found a burner phone hidden in his gym bag. It turned out he had been living a complete double life with a 22-year-old barista named Chloe. And the absolute worst part, he had just proposed to her, using my grandmother's diamond. She was completely convinced that she was his one and only fiancé. I was absolutely shattered, but I wiped my tears and decided to play the long game. Mark told me he was planning a massive surprise vow renewal for our anniversary at an exclusive country club. He had invited all of our friends, our entire extended family, and his extremely conservative boss. He wanted to look like the ultimate devoted family man, right before his big corporate promotion. So I smiled and let him pay for the entire thing. When the big day finally arrived, I stood at the altar looking absolutely flawless. Mark took both of my hands, looked deeply into my eyes, and started reading his incredibly emotional, handwritten vows. There wasn't a single dry eye in the room. When it was my turn to speak, I didn't pull out a piece of paper. Instead, I signaled the DJ to completely cut the romantic music. I grabbed the microphone and loudly said, "Mark, these past 5 years have been completely unforgettable, but I think there's someone else who deserves to hear these vows much more than I do." Right on cue, the massive oak doors at the back of the chapel swung wide open. In walked Chloe, wearing a beautiful white dress and glaring absolutely daggers at him. I had tracked her down the week before, showed her all of our marriage documents, and invited her as my personal VIP guest. The color entirely drained from Mark's face. His mother actually gasped out loud and dropped her champagne glass right onto the marble floor. I calmly slipped off my wedding band, dropped it into his completely shaking hands, and whispered, "The divorce papers are in your golf bag." I walked straight down the aisle, linked arms with Chloe, and we left him standing there entirely alone in front of everyone he knew.